Hi Scorpio, this is your November forecast 2019 for Sun, Moon and Rising Scorpios. Happy birthday for Scorpios that are experiencing that this month. So a Scorpio, in your finance we have a major arcana card, and in your home we have a major arcana card as well. So they will overlap in how they are being dealt. So major change here with your finances in your home. Maybe your career is allowing you to buy a home. Maybe your career is allowing you to stay in your home. Maybe your career takes you into a whole nother tax bracket or takes you to another suburb completely. Now this card is excellent news. You're saved financially. There is the St. George here blowing his trumpet, and people of all ages and generations here are celebrating. Their hands are up. So not only are you going to have a celebration with your family and your friends, loved ones this month, but with your work and finance, you're able to tell them the good news as well. Major Arcana card, which is saying that prospects are blooming. Not only are you able to maintain your position, but that the longevity there is good. So whatever you were needing covering, this is I've saved the day. So what you were worried about, it's going to be okay. There's also something to blow your trumpet about. So whether this be a new job, a promotion, keeping your job, getting a raise, or so like I said, maybe you are on a new route. Whether that be you're moving to a different suburb, you're moving to a different country, you travel for work. There is a different route for you now. And this is going to bring you more money, and this is going to bring you much needed energy and feeling better about your job and where you are financially. At home, you do have the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is a major arcana card looking at your experience and what your long-term goals are, Scorpio. This is about, okay, so I've had this saving here and I'm looking at my future to do with my home and my retirement. And I'm thinking, okay, well, what are my long-term goals? What are my long-term plans to do with that? And you're looking within yourself. You're looking at the wisdom. You're looking online. You're talking to older, wiser people about this area of your life. This can also be my culture, my roots, my home, my heritage, your perspective. Because you've been dealing with that since end of 2016, 17. Life had a major change then. You might have had a negative view because things have been, really difficult at that stage, or that you had been stuck in depression, or you'd been stuck in a rut in your life. And, close to the first 8 months of 2017, things really started to pick up, and there were some major changes, not only in your life and your day, but also lifting in spirits, feeling better about yourself, having more goals, feeling positive, in that not just your perspective and how you see things, but also, a small change is a huge energy change in your life. And so that has been changing for you. Now, Saturn has been looking at your in-laws and your cousins and areas like that, your perspective, your comprehension, the small details, and the process, your skills and your abilities. And Saturn has been saying to you, you need a no-nonsense approach to get this to change, because you've been holding on to this your entire life. This is how you've always thought, always doubt, all these different things. And through this time period that I'm talking about, things have been happening in your life which has caused disruption, forcing you to look at how you have been looking, dealing, living, and having that change there. And even though, stress might have come in, or you've come to a pressure point or the point of no return, these changes allowed that relief to happen there for you. And, things might have been a bit difficult lately. Maybe the pressure's been on, or you've slipped back into that same way and behaviors. But in the month of November, Mercury retrogrades back till December the 9th, and this could be coming back in a positive way for you, because you're finally getting that money. You're finally, may have slipped into that rut again, but you're finally getting that long-term goal of faith and all of those things back on track this month. And also to be able to say goodbye to that former way of thinking, that former self that you were. The Hermit card is about the psychological as well as the long-term goals and gains and dreams of our life. Now, we're lighting the way, this enlightenment, the way that we think, the changes that have been happening, have afforded you to look at your future and say, okay, well, what's changed within me? What am I doing? Because I've changed. So what were my goals then, and how have they changed, and what does my future look like now that things have changed? Now, you're sitting in the House of One all month, and this is about, how the world sees me, my public face, how I see the world. This is about my personality, my attitude, my ego, how I project my thoughts and feelings onto others, how I think that I look to others, your motivation, your soul, your purpose, how others see you, and your outlook. And that is going to have a transformation. This is bringing in new energy for you. But like I said, you've been dealing with things. Something will slip into place this month, which gives you that new title, which gives you that new perspective. And you've been in a little bit of a rut. And this month, things are coming up. And your... And for some of you, this is I'm thinking about, expanding, buying a house or moving a house or going on a holiday or, what my future looks like at the end. In your health, we have the King of Cups. Now, there is something you're going to have to wait for. You're waiting on some information, and you will get that information, but roundabouts the same time you're going to get more information about something to do with the future. So this is talking about a build-up of water, so water weight, water on the knee, anything to do with the water works, any kind of flow in your body. You might find that this month to get any process to be able to move forward in mobility, or this could be causing all sorts of nerve pain, blah 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 blah, in our neck, down our body, wherever there's flow and restrictions coming from, there is going to be news, and then not long after that there's more news, and there's options around this. So you could be seeing the specialist, and they're like, okay, well, this is the date we're going to have you in for the procedure, this is the date we're going to have a test, this is the date you're going to have that steroid injection for pain or whatever it is, and then we'll look at it in 3 months time, and then if we need to, we'll have an operation or give another one, whatever it is. So it's that kind of thing. In our love, we are loving it. We have a brand new person in our life. We have a person in our life which we're going on to the next level. This is a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This person is the right person at the right time for you. This is something really beautiful. Now, if we put these together, maybe you've asked someone for a commitment or a proposal of some sort, and now that you have the finances, that you're able to make that major decision with this person. Now, this is a blessing that leads you down to the path of what your future will look like. So, your Adoring Virtue messages from the angels, Scorpio, is... Ooh, a lot of cards for you. All right, we do have the victory. We do have we're giving birth to something, or we're just getting the results of something. This is a pregnancy card as well, but I don't feel like this is a huge thing, Scorpio. It must be for a few select people. Winning! Like I said, there's some sort of miracle here. Reach for the stars. Don't compromise. You've got that. Again, we're looking at the details. We're looking at the contracts. We're talking to specialists. We're researching things just so we have better knowledge, better idea of what's happening. Again, like I said, we're moving onto another level, a different route for us. And this is going to provide that stability. Like I said, with your health, this could be something you've dealt with your entire life. Not just the things I was talking about before, but definitely that. But with your health, what you're winding down on is we're done with that. We're now got a new lease of life. And Rochelle said this decision that you're making is going to lead to a happy future. But you really do need to talk about a different perspective and how I'm thinking about that, and have that no-nonsense approach and analytical approach, and not to overwhelm yourself with insecurities and worries that haven't happened. And be, what is the happiest outcome for you? So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi say, Jake, make the... Oh, I forgot one. This is a big win. This is a win in corporation. So again, like I said, home and money, there's a big win there. Be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi say, Jake, may the force be with you.